About yesterday morning that claimed the lives of two women, what police are now saying. Plus, Landon Miller live on location with the details on the upcoming healthcare deadline, days away. Those stories top your news right now, 6:31 Thursday, February 12th, 2015. Hi, I'm John Potter.
I'm Andy Guevara. Thank you for joining us on this morning. We're going to check in with Jeff Martinez to get a peek at the weather. Good morning.
Hi, John and Andy. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's so nice. 6:30 now, 6:31. We're catching our first light out there. Check it out. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Look for a high of 68 degrees. Could be a record high today. We'll have more on that in just a few minutes. Good morning to you.
All right, big news in Health Watch this morning. Forget milk. Forget milk. Got insurance?
If you have insurance through Nevada Health Link or were planning on signing up, you need to do it pretty soon. Deadline just around the corner. Landon Miller is live at the healthcare enrollment store in South Reno with more. Good morning.
Good morning. That deadline is Sunday. That's for people who want to get insurance through Nevada Health Link, but it's not just new signees who need to listen up. Oh no, it's really everybody who has received insurance through the marketplace at all, whether it was last year, this year, you got to do it. You may remember last June when Nevada Health Link dropped Xerox because of continuous glitches.
It was difficult, it was problematic. A lot of people had issues. I think if you give us a chance and come on out and try it again, you're going to be delighted with the experience.
The new system is a modified version of the healthcare.gov site. That's why you need to re-sign up. They're switching from Xerox to that. Remember, if you're not enrolled in a health care plan, either through Nevada Health Link or a private insurance company, you could face a fine. So far, over 56,000 Nevadans have already signed up for Nevada Health Link. That number's as of January 30th.
Obviously, with the changeover to healthcare.gov, you have to go out and re-enroll. We've seen a good surge in terms of re-enrollment, though, so we feel very confident that everybody understands that.
Nevada Health Link enrollment store is located at 3937 South McCarran Boulevard. Of course, you can do it online, but if you want to do it in person, you can hop on down here. That's at the corner of McCarran and Longley. They're open each day leading up to the deadline. The deadline, of course, is February 15th. They will be open from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. on Sunday. A lot of certified insurance brokers also on scene on Sunday leading up to the deadline as well. They're also telling me that walk-ins are available. We're covering the story live in South Reno. Landon Miller, Channel 2 News.
All right, thank you for those details. And we have also good news this morning. An update on the teenager who went missing in Sun Valley yesterday. He was found safely at a friend's home. That was confirmed by the Washoe County Sheriff's Office. Bradley Faraci was just hanging out with his friends. His family became worried and alerted authorities after he did not come home several hours after he was supposed to.
Grounded. We also have an update on that shooting investigation in Reno that we told you about yesterday. Now, police right now are officially calling it a murder-suicide. Officers found two women at a home on Brentwood Drive who had been shot and later died at the hospital. They also found 3 cats that were shot and killed as well. Isn't that terrible? The names of the women have not yet been released.
And Placer County deputies say they've arrested 3 teenagers accused of burglarizing a home in Kings Beach. This video you're watching now was sent to us by a viewer. It was taken outside the victim's home. Deputies say the 3 suspects, who have not been identified because they are underage, are all facing burglary-related charges now. Almost all of the property that was taken, including a handgun, has been recovered.
And you folks might want to consider getting cameras like that.
Wow.
They're getting cheaper, you know.
Cheaper and great video. Look at that.
Great video, yeah. Let's check the forecast. Meteorologist Jeff Martinez.
Yeah, hi, John and Andy. Yeah, I picked up one of those cameras not too long ago. Under $100, you can get a decent one and well worth it. Good morning to you. It's beautiful out there this morning, catching our first light. Sunrise coming right up here at 6:55. And your sunset now at 5:32 as the days continue to get longer. So nice out there. So it's going to be a beautiful day today. We'll just see a few clouds out there from time to time. Otherwise, warm afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 60s. Right now we have 29 in Lovelock, 29 in Fountain. A little bit of fog around Minden, Gardnerville, and Truckee. Maybe seeing a little bit of fog this morning. Otherwise, clear skies for the most part out there. Just a beautiful morning. A green burn code, but you may not need that fireplace at all by this afternoon, especially with, again, highs in the upper 60s today. Average high is 50 degrees. degrees. So by today and tomorrow, almost 20 degrees above average for us as we warm things up with this big ridge of high pressure, keeping all of the storm systems away from us, unfortunately. Of course, at least we had that one come through last week at this time, but all of that has changed and we are back to a dry weather pattern here. At 8 o'clock for the kids at the bus stop, look for 35 degrees. It's going to be a beautiful day. By noon, we're going to be close to 60, so head outdoors for lunch and look for a high today of 68 degrees. Coming up, we'll talk about your weekend forecast as it continues to get warmer out there for the weekend as well. I'll have that for you in a few more minutes. John and Andy, have a great day.
Man, with this weather, I'm terrified the ants are going to come back. In Cone Zone this morning, Reno City Council denied the Summit Mall that special use permit to build that 7-story digital sign, and that means if the Summit wants to reapply for that special use permit, now they have to wait a year. Those at the Summit Mall say business has still been impacted since I-580 officially opened. They say the current signage is not adequately visible from that new highway.
With the 580 freeway, going around the center now, we have lost a little bit of exposure. And so this sign will reopen that exposure for us. It's critical to the growth and the health of the Summit Shopping Center.
Well, back in December, their request to build multiple signs were approved by the city's planning commission, but the decision was later appealed by the group Scenic Nevada. They say the sign would have been a distraction for drivers on the freeway, along with people who live in the area because of the brightness of the screen.
Particular case, we have an on-premise sign. The on-premise sign is for the mall, but to the people passing on the freeway or the people that live around there or that work around there, it's just another big digital billboard.
Well, the Summit Mall says the sign would not have had animation or flashing lights. It also would have only shown businesses, they say, at the Summit, along with the occasional emergency alerts.
Also in Cone Zone this morning, phase 2 of the Southeast McCarran Boulevard widening project is in full swing. It may impact your morning commute. Phase 2 stretches about 2.5 miles from Miraloma Drive to Gregg Street. Crews right now removing trees along the side of the road, making room to add 2 more lanes there. Until then, they say drivers should plan accordingly.
People should really plan extra time with their trip. Be safe, always follow the speed limit in construction areas, and be sure to watch for pedestrians, including construction workers themselves.
RTC says the goal is to have minimal impact on the businesses along that stretch of McCarran.
Also new this morning, a win for horse advocates. A federal judge has temporarily blocked the roundup of more than 300 wild horses here in the Silver State. Yesterday, the federal judge said he's not convinced the government can rely on a 5-year-old analysis on the impact a drug that keeps Mustangs from reproducing for 2 years would have. The temporary restraining order prevents the BLM from gathering the horses southeast of Carson City temporarily.
Yeah, this is that pine nut region that we've been reporting on, so they stopped it, so
Yeah.
for now.
So a lot of stuff new this morning.